In Kenya, there is a woman who did the impossible. She created a whole village just for women, and no men, not even me, can enter. Who is she? How did she create a village? And why are men not allowed? In Kenya, in the middle of the desert, is a village called Umuja. And this is where I found Rebecca.
My name's Rebecca Lolosoli. I created this village where only women are allowed.
30 years ago, Rebecca was in an abusive marriage. She was beaten and treated like a second-class citizen. But when she looked around, she saw that she was not the only one. She was not alone. It's normal for women to be beaten and raped. It's normal for girls to be married as kids. And it's even normal for them to have their private parts cut and mutilated.
In Samburu culture, it is traditional for a girl to be circumcised when she's ready to be married.
It's so normal that when Rebecca asked the authorities to protect them from their husbands, no one helped. The world turned their back to them. So one day, she and a group of 14 other women decided to create their own world.
We said we don't need men. We can make it on our own.
All the men around them thought, how could they possibly make it by themselves? They were women, and women are weak. But Rebecca and her women proved everyone wrong. They picked out a piece of land, called it Umuja, which means unity. And with their own hands, they built everything. They built huts out of mud and trees. They made jewelry by hand and sold to tourists for money. They even created a school to teach their own children.
Tunawafunza wasichana wetu wajitambue kwamba hawa ni wanawake hata bila wanaume.
In this village, the women sing, they dance, they raise their children in peace entirely without men's presence in their own little world. No men are allowed to live here, not even their own boyfriends.
Vijana wetu wakifika miaka 18 ambayo hata tunafanya tunatairi vijana wetu kwa manyata yetu, wakikuwa wakubwa, wakikuwa warani, wanaweza oa kama ataheshimu sheria ya kina mama.
At first, some men were jealous, so they set up their own villages nearby to block tourists from coming in. They even got into Umuja and attacked the women. But Rebecca and everybody else held strong. They saved up money and eventually bought off the entire men's village. Now, Umuja is 100 women strong, and each and every one of them is a success story. This is what happens when women get chances. They succeed. They can build a society. They can lead. They can run businesses. They can thrive. But unfortunately, in most situations, women aren't even given the chance to prove themselves in this world.
Tulikuwa na shida kubwa sana. Haikuwa rahisi sisi kuanzisha hii kijiji. Tulisumbuliwa sana na wazee, tunapigwa, tunafukuzwa, tutoke kwa hii land, lakini tulifumulia tu shida yote mpaka saa hii.
Our governments need to make better policies to protect and give more chances to women. And we as parents need to educate our sons to respect women so that one day, not just this village, but the whole planet will be a place where women can succeed.